He's doing everything off of feel. He knows how to do this. Orts off the bike.
Felipe Orts didn't have the line to hop the planks. Thibaut Nace does, and Nace opens up here 10, 15, 20 meters. Is that the moment that Thibaut Nace takes this one behind? Isabit goes all in for bronze as Van der Haar has to dismount. So does Van der Putter. Nace hops the planks where Felipe Orts is now having to use the power to get himself back through to the front. You could see there, Jeremy, it was just instinct. He didn't have the line to hop.
Yeah, he didn't have the line, but he also realized that he was absolutely at the limit. Like I said, you don't try to do something when you don't have any blood in your arms, and that seemed like what was going on with Orts there. He just realized, hey, I've got to do this one on pure legs, and I got to keep my head super clear here. I don't want to chance this at all. This is a huge moment with a ton of pressure for Orts right now. He's doing everything that he can. He's got a massive gap over these riders behind him. He can do this. He's just got to hang on to Thibaut Nace, especially in these technical parts that are up to come.
Van der Haar's in a battle with the two Belgians for bronze, and he's trying to find his way back through, but at the moment it's Isabit and Van der Putter as Felipe Orts tries to find some speed to get himself back to Thibaut Nace, who's just going to ride this one from the front onto the steps. You can see there what Jeremy was talking about. Little stumble though for Thibaut as he lifts that bike, may allow Felipe to get back in here. He's got to carry the momentum, but the gap is opening.
Right there on that, definitely on that section, you could see that Thibaut had a little bit of a problem there as he ran up the stairs, but then did a look right over the left part of his shoulder, looking back to see, do I still have a little bit of a gap? Can I hear anything from Felipe Orts? He's looking back. He's constantly checking over his shoulder to see, is anyone going to dive bomb under me? Is anyone going to come on the side of me? Is Orts here? He knows he's got a little bit of a gap now. Orts with a little bit of a problem. He's looked back. Orts definitely in trouble here with a mischief and a dab on that sector. He's got to continue to put this together for the next 3 minutes if he wants to even take the silver. He cannot wait even a second, because those guys behind will be all over him.
He is seeing stars behind because you get the little dab, those little errors that are creeping in here where you are absolutely over the limit in this one. Isabit and Van der Putter racing it out for the bronze medal here for Belgium. It's about winning this one, and they've got Thibaut Nace at the front, who has opened the gap over for Felipe Orts. Lars Van der Haar just trying to find a last bit of power to get himself back into a bronze medal position. Thibaut, though, Jeremy, just glancing across, and he'll see that he's now opened that gap, and Isabit has got the Felipe Orts under pressure here as well.
Yeah, he certainly does, but right now, man, Thibaut Nace absolutely lighting this one up, riding well within himself, definitely on the limit, but still technically executing under great pressure and at the top of his limit. Watch this section. This is very technical. You can see all the shade from the sun. He aces that section, uses all his body weight and his head to get around that. Can Orts? Yes, Orts is through clear as well. Not much more to go for these two riders at the front.
He's up the final climb. He takes one glance over the shoulder. Felipe Orts digging deep. He's not going to get back to Thibaut Nace, but a big ride from the Spanish rider as Van der Haar has an issue. But around to the finish, it is the moment where the Crown Prince arrives with his first elite title. Thibaut Nace is the European champion for Belgium. Big ride, Felipe Orts. What a ride from the Spaniard to take silver. It is bronze for Elie Isabit ahead of Van der Putter, who settles for fourth. It is going to be fifth for Van der Haar. But what a day, what a ride for Thibaut Nace. First big elite title. Manu behind is sprinting it out with Boros and Kuipers. It is sixth for David Manu, just ahead of Gerben Kuipers. Boros takes eighth. It's going to be ninth for Swag. Jeremy, what a day, what a race.
Man, you can feel it. Felipe Orts absolutely on top of the world there with that big hug from those guys. What mutual respect. How awesome is that? Yes. And Thibaut, man, so stoked to take that. This is the European Championships. It's for the full-time, year-round crossers. It's such a good race, and it's a stepping stone. You see all of the greats, Marty, over the years have taken that. There's Lilo coming in there, finishing this one out at 11th. You know, this is the stepping stone to the world title at the elite level. This is the jersey that all the crossers know. It means something to them. it's a special jersey, especially if you're in the cyclocross season from the start to the finish. It's the championship among the crossers, as you will.